So I finished writing all my notes down for this video about when things are going wrong. And I had all this stuff down ready to talk about it, but I found myself annoyed. Why? Because there were noises going around. The crickets were like screaming, people walking by, playing music, talking, and I felt like it would interrupt the video. And I was like, crap, things are going wrong. So then I had to follow my own advice that I literally just wrote down on this piece of paper. And now I feel better. You know, I was legit annoyed, dude. I was like, what the, you know, I was mad. I'm trying not to cuss as much on here so YouTube doesn't block my videos. We'll see how long that lasts. But anyways, man, sometimes it feels like everything is crumbling underneath us. Sometimes it feels like just everything is going wrong. And you know, I'll share some of the going wrong stuff that has happened to me in my life. I've mentioned my back many times on this channel. I'll say it again. I hurt my back bad. I have to carry this pillow around everywhere. Okay? I have to bring it into restaurants. I have to put it behind my back while I sit, and I have to stand up every 30 minutes. It's a big inconvenience. It hurts to just sit down, you know? I can't run. I am a very active guy. It's been 9 months and I've been slowly healing, but it's been really slow and it's been tough and it feels like everything's going wrong and it sucks. And through all of this, you know, I recently got sick, you know, and college with essays and crazy, all of that I have to handle. My car having trouble, you know. I'm gonna share what helps me for when it feels like everything is going wrong for me, to kind of take me out of that state of feeling just like defeated, like the floor is just taken out from under you and you're just drowning in all the horribleness, you know. So the main key of what I'm trying to say here comes in this one line. And I feel like I heard it somewhere. Maybe it's my own quote. I don't know. But it goes like this. In almost anything we can complain about, we can also find something to be grateful for. I'll say it again. In almost anything we can complain about, we can also find something to be grateful for. If you're having car troubles, you have a car. You know, with my back pain, my back hurts, man. But guess what? I'm alive. I'm healthy. I can walk. You know? I'm stressed out about this essay. Well, I'm in college. There's traffic on the road. Again, I have a car. My phone's broken. I have a phone. You know? Like, this food is nasty. I have food. You know? My siblings being annoying. Well, my sibling's alive. Not everyone can say that. So I think that in almost anything we can complain about, we can bring it back to, there's something in there, there's an inherent thing that we can be grateful for. And if it's really hard to think of something, we can always bring it back to, I'm alive. I get to be a human. I get to have an experience. Like, I don't know about you, but I didn't like sign an agreement that says I get to be a human. This was just gifted to me. I just got this gift for no reason. I didn't do anything to deserve it. I just got to be a human. I just got to be alive. Isn't that amazing? Like, you know, so being dumped by my ex a couple years ago, like, I can find gratitude in, first of all, I had a relationship and I learned a lot. But also, I'm like that, like, the reason I bring it to being dumped is because a lot of times when we're dumped, it's hard to find something we're grateful for in this moment. But in those moments, bring it back to, you get to be a human being on this planet. You get to have an experience that is so beautiful. Like, you know? get outside, get in nature, just like sit with your own, like feel your five senses, like feel just the sun, the wind, like, and realize it's just like, I get to be alive. And if you don't have a good, like a park anywhere near you, just walk outside, or maybe outside isn't a good place, just be in your room. Go to a good place to be in and just sit with yourself and just like take a moment to just like be like, whoa, I am a human being in this moment. Like, I exist in this moment. There is an experience happening. Like, I'm part of it. That is it. Like, there is no, like, it, like, not that it doesn't matter what happens to me, because of course can be some horrible things that could happen that could make me feel really bad. But anytime something makes me feel really bad, this brings me back. Like, this brings me back. I was 7 minutes ago, before this video started, I was pissed off about this noise and stuff. But look at the state I'm in now. It's crazy. It can happen so quick too. It just depends on what we want to look at. Do I want to look at everything that could possibly go wrong, or do I want to look at the things that I'm grateful for? And this is, and I want to make this point, right? Because I've talked about acceptance a lot on this channel. And I had a video about how the reason we worry and overthink about things is because there's something we're not accepting, right? We worry because I have set a desire or a preference about, you hear those crickets? Man, but I'm grateful that I can just be a human being, that I get a phone that I can record a video, and that I have a software that can kind of dim that a little bit. I'm grateful that for you guys to listen to me. Like, anyways, and look at that, the cricket stopped right after I said that. Oh, and there they go again. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep talking because I cut myself off there. But I was saying how I made this video about how the reason we worry or stress out or overthink about things is because we're not accepting something. Instead of accepting things, we're looking at the world like, I have the way I want everything to be. I have a preference, I have a desire, I have the way I want things to be. And I'm gonna get mad and overthink and stress out and worry when things aren't going my way. The opposite of that is acceptance. It's saying, hey, I don't actually get to control everything. The universe is huge. It is trillions of years old. It is going to do what it does. Yes, I have a little control over some things, right? But on the whole, things are, I accept what is. And that's how you go from worrying and stressing out and being anxious all the time to being happy and satisfied and present in this moment. You know? Me, personally. I don't want to make this channel about me telling people how things are, because it's not, everyone's got their own perspective. I'm sharing what's helped me be happier, right? So anyways, to continue my thought, you can see my ADHD kick in because I veer off tangents, but I like tangents, and this is a tangent right now. Tangents have a lot of beautiful things in them. Anyways, by the way, here's another tangent. A conversation, the best conversations are the ones that go in crazy tangents and go off topic. Like, that's where the juice is, you know? But I want to bring things back. When the opposite of I want to make everything go my way or else I can't be happy, the opposite of that is acceptance. Now, what does this have to do with gratitude? In my opinion, gratitude is acceptance times 100. Because acceptance doesn't necessarily mean you're going to feel joy and happiness. Acceptance is, I'm no longer feeling bad. It's like, all right, I've accepted things. But gratitude is taking that to the next level. Not only do I accept the way things are, but I'm grateful for the way things are. I am happy and satisfied with the way things are. I'm so glad that I get to be a human being, that I get to walk. I have the ability to walk. I can breathe, right? Sometimes we take breathing for granted until you get sick and you can't breathe through your nose, or maybe you have a lung condition that affects your breathing, and maybe you need oxygen. We take breathing for granted. Let's be grateful we can breathe. for those who can, you know? Very simple things like this, our ability to see and hear, you know? We can be not just, take this acceptance to the next level and think about the things that we are truly just grateful to just be. And the best things, in my opinion, the best things to be grateful for aren't, I have a really nice house, or I have this much money in my bank account, or whatever. The best things to be grateful for are the most simple fucking things. And I cussed even though I said I was gonna try not to. But for real, like, your money can be taken from you, your house can be taken from you, and of course your sense of sight and hearing can be taken from you. But it's a lot more of a simple thing. Those to me are the best things to be grateful for. But be grateful for everything, you know? So, what else do I have anything down? Okay, so when we do this and we go from, it's like there's 3 stages. There's like, I don't like how things are, and then there's I accept how things are, and then there's I'm happy with how things are. That's going from lack of acceptance to gratitude, you know? And when we do that, we go from it's things aren't okay to things are okay. I dropped my phone, but guess what? Things are okay. I can sit here and be upset about, oh no, I dropped my phone on the floor. Or I can say, I have a phone in my hand. You know? I feel like I've gotten the message across at this point. I have been trying to make my videos a little shorter, but I just want you to know, like, I know life can be really tough. I know. And I don't want to be ignorant and say, things are okay. You know, sometimes shit is really, really, really tough. Sometimes shit is so tough that you can't even handle just, like, it's hard to just be grateful for existing because existence itself just hurts. Sometimes things are that tough. And for me, in those moments, like I said about how going from like things aren't okay to things are okay to I'm happy with how things are, like, we don't have to go straight from here to here. You know, it's sort of like take it meet yourself where you are in this moment. You know, it doesn't help me when all feels like everything's horrible. It never helps me to be like, I gotta make myself feel happy. Like, no, that's dismissing the emotion. That's not letting myself feel it. You know, what helps me in those times is really letting myself feel everything, cry, scream, be down as bad can be. Allowing myself to be there, but not staying there. You know, when it comes in waves. So let that wave come. And then when that wave passes by, let's start a new wave and say, okay, I'm just going to get up out of bed and drink some water. That's improvement than just sulking in bed all day, you know? And then I'm going to go outside, go for a walk. All right, I'm going to eat something healthy. Now we're building some momentum. And that doesn't fix everything, but it just slowly, you know? We can just slowly kind of pick ourselves back up. And then we can slowly come to a state of acceptance about things. Like, okay, I was broken up with, but you know what? I learned a lot from this relationship. And I'm so happy that it happened. And I'm so happy that I'm alive and I get to just experience things, you know? And from one step at a time. And eventually you get to the point where I'm at now, because this happened years ago. And where I'm now, I'm like, I'm so glad that we broke up. Because I'm going to make a whole other video on this, but that was one of the best things that ever happened to me in my life, because it sparked so much growth in me in my life. For me personally, some of the hardest things that have ever happened to me are the things that I am most grateful for, because they have caused me to grow the most. You know? I feel like the state of happiness that I'm in right now is because of the shit that I've gone through. And it's helped me learn what I needed to learn about the mind or about my own mind into being a happier person, you know? So yeah, talk about gratitude. When everything seems like it's going wrong, gratitude is my best friend. I love you, and you're my best friend. And if you want to be my best friend, please drop a comment down on this video. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know what you think about everything I'm saying. This helps me, you know. And when you comment, it like boosts me up in the algorithms a lot. So that's like a great way to support the channel if you want to support me. And of course, liking the videos always helps a lot too. And I love you. Please subscribe as well and hit the bell. Bye.